It's Michelle with Michelle's Body Shop again this evening to report to you what I ate yesterday, which was day 7 of my 14-day detox. So, if you're new to Michelle's Body Shop, and what I'm doing here is in this 14 days of detoxing from not just alcohol, but processed food, rich foods, bad habits. I am dedicated to getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, drinking 128 ounces of water a day, making sure that I get at least 5 days of workout for at least 5 days. Beginners doing a detox like this can do 3 days, that'd be sufficient. But for me, 5 days at a minimum, and to eat clean. So, the reason I'm going live is because the topic of eating clean can often be vague, and I usually get questions about this anytime I bring it up. So, I wanted to share every day what I'm eating during this detox. So, yesterday on day 7, I started with my morning coffee and I put muscle milk in my coffee, which I do each day during the detox anyway. When I'm not doing anything like this, or cutting, or counting calories, then I'll indulge in some Coffee Mate or International Delight. But right now, doing muscle milk, and that works for me. And I had a big heaping bowl of the dish that I described to you yesterday. I've made a big crock pot full of a really nutrient dense meal that I made it, a big batch of, so I can have a little bit of it each day. And this consists of bone broth, sweet potatoes, and fresh kale. Of course, the sweet potatoes were fresh as well. All cooked in the crock pot to make kind of a stew. And it's just absolutely chock full of nutrition that I need. And I'll just go ahead and name the collagen in the bone broth is a reason I chose that instead of like a chicken broth or something like that. I have been eating a little mixture of walnuts and raisins each day. It's just kind of my midday snack that I'm enjoying a lot. Walnuts being a great nut choice for omega-3 fatty acids. And then I did have some chicken on the side. I had some chicken breast that I just ate by itself at one point in the day, a little bit later in the afternoon. I did have a Celsius yesterday, which is not necessarily, I mean, it's low calorie, but it's not necessarily, close to nature, which is really my intention for the clean diet. But anyway, not too much damage there. There are some vitamins in the Celsius. And I had just a mixed greens salad later on that evening, just mixed greens and Parmesan cheese and some sugar-free dressing. Not very much went into that salad. Can say that it's not, I was just being lazy, essentially. But it was good. It was good to me. And then I had a half, or maybe a little over a half a pint of strawberries. And I believe that was it for yesterday. Yeah, I believe so. I need to probably write these down so I can actually recall them properly. But I'm pretty sure that was my full entire meal from yesterday. I did make my 128 ounces of water, so really happy about that. I did sleep 7 to 8 hours, so really on track. Definitely feeling an energy boost from eating clean, eating, not just clean, low calorie, but clean and nutrient packed foods. I feel like a completely different person than I did 7 days ago. And I highly recommend this. Gonna take, after I get past this detox, I'm going to take my renewed energy, my renewed mindset, and my renewed body, actually, because I can already see a difference in the water retention, and I feel a difference in my joints. That's a big one for me. I have actually had started having a little bit of hip pain after I didn't completely stop working out by any means, but all of the parties that I'd been going to, the drinking, honestly, and not really focusing in on the nutrient dense foods, it took a toll on my body. I could feel it in my joints, and even though I was working out and keeping those muscles, vital. My hip joint was just letting me know about it. So I'm starting to feel like my old self again. Gotta have some balance in life, and it's time for me to stop being so carefree and start, getting back to it. Plus, I'm supposed to be in a building phase right now, and it's not enough to just eat more calories. You got to eat the right calories. So I'm filling my diet with food that's going to support muscle growth, and that's the goal, to build that hot rod bod, right? All right, well, I think I've kept you guys long enough. I appreciate everyone who's stopped in to check out this live quick little check-in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.